Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I'm in a better mood today. Thank you all for all your encouragement and all your kind words on my last video. I really appreciate it. Today I'm just like whatever, like life is good, I'm healthy, my family is fine, everybody's fine, there's nothing to worry about. So I think I was just a bit emotional because that was supposed to be the wedding day, but I'm all fine now. Thank you so much for your concern and welcome to all the new subscribers. So today we are going to talk about something really interesting. So that's how I was just on Instagram, we were just scrolling through, you know, and then I saw like this story on Joro's page. I thought, hey, this girl has to be kidding. But then again, I was like, you know what, different strokes for different folks. Like there's no point in me jumping to conclusion. Let me just bring a topic here so you guys can tell me your opinion, what you want. Like the question here is, what do women want? Like the whole story. And another story I saw on the Diary of a Niger Girl, Dang, on Instagram, made me wonder, like, what do women actually want? So I'm going to put the picture here somewhere on the screen, and the post basically said, he said, oh, my BF is so soft, chicken hard past my BF, he embarrassed me today, I wish I had a hard guy. I was like, whoa. What do you mean chicken hard past your BF? But anyway, upon reading the post, I found that she went to buy food stuff with her man, and you know, first of all, the guy was not showing gaga to soldiers. He was like, oh, good evening, my BF and I went to buy food stuff today in the market. On my way, 4 soldiers stopped us and asked where we are going. Joro, my BF, was just looking at them like a gege bread. Like he froze. He could not open his mouth. His leg and hand was shaking. I answered and told them that we were going to the market. They now said, Oga, see how you dey fear. Now your fine babe go they control you. Oga, we mumu. I was embarrassed. There's more Ojoro. When we are at the market, some area boys were fighting. People still running. My BF locked himself in the car and declined the seats, flat like toast bread. I even thought he was missing. I called his phone and he said he's in the car. When I saw him, I was like, hey God, how he could not even come down from the car to look for me. I'm losing respect for him. I just realized I want a hard guy. So from this story, it's funny because first of all, like when the soldier stopped them, she wanted the guy to be showing graga. Like, okay, yes, I'm the man. Talk to, you know, them. But some people are like just scared of soldiers. Well, and there's reason to be scared of soldiers. Like there's been so many cases where soldiers kill people or get violent or beat people, or even all these SAS officials. So in my head, I'm like, if you follow girls, how you laptop like I don't think it's wise to fight with soldiers. I think first of all that's just stupid. But what made me laugh was that she said when the thugs were like fighting or whatever and there was chaos, her boyfriend didn't even call her. Instead, he declined the chair and was like flat toast bread. Okay, I get it. Like in that kind of situation, I don't know what you guys might want from your man, but I feel like there's no point getting in harm's way. To me, that's not being soft. Like it made me just wonder, what do people want? Do you want a soft guy or a hard guy? Like would you consider that as being soft, or would you consider that as being like reasonable and safe? I think that's an interesting question. I don't know, like you guys should comment in the comment section. Like if your boyfriend did that while people were out in the market, would you think he's soft? Would that be a turn off? Because at the end of the day, like men, yeah, I get they should be hard, they should be macho, you know, but at the same time we are the people that say that we don't want a guy to be too dominant. Like we want him to be compassionate, we want him to have affections, you know, we want him to be affectionate, we want all those kind of vulnerability and like, you know, positive feelings, but at the same time we want them to be tough. I think it's a hard balance. We need to choose what we want as women. Like for me, I think a balance between both. Like I understand if I'm out with my man and if someone comes up to me and disrespects me, like I want him to defend me. But to soldiers, to police people, I always say, Biko, don't argue. Whatever they say, just say yes. This is not the time to show your manliness because they will beat you and you can do nothing. Like in that kind of situation, you're powerless. So in my opinion, that kind of situation calls for someone to just be calm, level-headed. Ego, pride does not help in such situations. I understand we women want someone to fight for us. That's nice, that's good, but like what do we really mean by fight for us? Does it count in situations like this? I don't know. Do we really want a hard guy? I also read the story online where the woman was like that, oh, that her husband beats her to correct her sometimes, and she believes that men should always beat women, that that's how it is, that, you know, men are superior to women, and so that she doesn't think it's wrong. Ha. Me, I was just like, well, this life is really different strokes for different folks too, because I can't imagine a life where I would want my husband to beat me. That one is just out of it. Anyway, let's not lose focus. So the question here is, would you want a hard or a soft guy? Like, the guy not defending you in front of soldiers, or when there's chaos like that in the market, and him is just trying to avoid trouble, does that mean he's soft? Is that a turn off for you? You know, comment in the comment section, let me know. I'm actually curious. Like me, I think though being, a bit macho looks good on a guy, but I think being compassionate, being vulnerable is also very good looking on a guy. Like I want a guy who can do both. There's no point raising chaos or raising issues where there's none, or just being overly macho. It's not. It's, for me, it's even a turn off. Like you don't need someone that's always ready to fight, or someone that is so aggressive. One day, that aggressiveness will come to you. Maybe you say something that is a bit off and they will just pounce on you. Then that day you know that maybe too much agra is not so good. It's also funny. That's how some women feel like, oh, men should cheat. It's their best right, But then when they actually cheat, you start saying they don't respect you. I don't know. I feel like we women, we are so indecisive. We don't know what we want. Sometimes, like, I feel like we just make excuses for men and their behavior, and we don't stand our ground. Like, for me, I'm not ashamed to say that I want someone who is compassionate, who's affectionate, who says his feelings, who, is not overly aggressive. I don't want a guy that is hard, per se, but I also don't want a guy that is so soft, But it's okay to be soft at times. Like, I think it's okay for men to be soft at times. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a man being soft at times. In my opinion. I guess the question really is, do you want a dominant, hardened guy, or do you want a soft guy? Whatever your opinion is, tell me the reason why you choose for either or both. Just let me know. I will actually read the comments and reply, because this one is so interesting. On Diary of a Niger Girl, I saw Dang on Instagram. I like that page so much because they always share like interesting stories. And I saw this one. Let me post a picture here. This one killed me. It had me really like, because I was just like, we women, we are really confused though. Is this how we are now rating like men? Is this what it has come to? So this lady was out with a guy on a date, and she said, oh, a guy ordering a dessert on a date is a red flag for me. That's a female thing to do, for real. I would seriously rather a nigga order 2 meals than to order an appetizer before his meal. If you're that damn hungry, you look sassy ordering a spinach dip. Oh wow, men have suffered though. If a guy is on a date with a woman, the woman should be the only one asking for appetizers and desserts. Men eat meals. Like, seriously, you can just taste some of whatever I ordered. Wow. So, because he's a man now, he cannot have sweet tooth. Or because he's a man now, he cannot find what is on the appetizer menu appealing, or he cannot want to try it. He must order like a main meal. To me, that was just so dumb. Like, how does what you order define your masculinity? That does not make any sense. If you like order the most girly desserts, even drink, it's just like how some people say, oh, men should not drink wine, men should not drink cocktails. Like, who made those rules? I think it's ridiculous. Like, a man must not like spirit drinks or all this hard liquor just because he's a man. It doesn't make any sense. Just like how women these days drink Hennessy, Coke, just straight up whiskey, and they like it. Like, so what's wrong with a man ordering desserts? If it's that way, then a woman should not order a main meal. She should not order like fries and a burger, because that's a manly thing to eat. That is so wrong. Like, in my opinion, it's what a man orders or likes to eat, or even his music, or all these things. It doesn't mean, I don't know, all these things should not determine how masculine a man is or how tough he is. Like, for me, that one was just straight up dumb. Like, you guys, what do you think? Is it okay for a man to order desserts? Is it okay for him to order appetizers? Like, is there something wrong with it? If you start thinking about it now, peppered wings when you go to a restaurant is an appetizer, So a man should not go to a restaurant he likes and order, like, maybe say peppered wings, salt and pepper prawns, like all these kind of things. Well, pepper soup, for instance. What if he doesn't want a heavy meal? What if he wants to try a bit of everything? Like, that one, it make me die. So it just like really had me confused. Like, at the end of the day, do you want someone who is just honest and who is just them, or do you want men to actually be doing their best to form tough? Like, if he goes to a restaurant, he should order the biggest meal there. What if he doesn't even like to eat much? What if he has a small tummy and just can't take too much? Or what if he doesn't like spirits? Or what if all these things, I feel like it's just wrong to measure people's masculinity or how tough they are by all those things. And saying, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want my man to be soft, I want him to fight with soldiers. One day you'll be in trouble. Oh. If I was a man, I won't even listen to all these girls, because you best believe me, they're going to put you in trouble. Like, they're going to leave you there, abandon you, and run away when things go south. A man should only show himself when necessary. It's not by when they go to a restaurant. I can understand maybe you want the man to pay, but even at that, like, there's nothing wrong with the woman paying as well. But like, you should not now be judging the man on a date. In fact, if I'm a man, and you're judging me by what I order, then I'm sorry, I don't even want you, because maybe one day now I'll tell you, baby, I want to eat ice cream. You tell me, oh, men don't eat ice cream, that's a girly thing to do. But me, I have a sweet tooth, I like ice cream and maybe cake. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I don't even want it. So this girl, I think, is cancelled. You know, like, it's just so dumb. Anyway, you guys, this is my first like topic discussion kind of video, and I really want you guys to participate. Let me know what you think in the comment section. You think masculinity is measured by what you eat, what you order in a restaurant, how you show yourself? Like, for me, that's not the case. All those things don't determine how soft or hard a guy is. Like, for me, sometimes showing yourself in front of soldiers is just plain stupidity. Like, you have to have common sense, and I think a guy should be a balance between hard and soft. You should not be too soft, at the same time you should not be too unnecessarily hard or dominant, or, you know, forming gra for nothing. That one does not lead you anywhere, in my opinion. So let me know what you think in the comment section. And yeah, if you like this video, of course, thumbs up, share with a friend, raise some discussion. You know, that's really what this video is all about. So just get people engaging, get people commenting. Let's all see what each other's views are. If you like this video, as I said, thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.